If you're lucky enough to have one of these or thinking about getting one, here's another tip on all these amazing functions from this studio in your pocket, the PASportVO. And by the way, if you do want to buy one, go to the Centrance website and you'll find the PASportVO there and you can order yours.
Mode 5 is using only mobile device field recording or reporting. So this would be if you literally are going to use only a mobile and no PC, no laptop, nothing. Just plug this thing, mobile device, go out in the field. That's this.
Record. It'd be great to have Mike's little microphones.
Yes, I have
those things. Are pretty slick, man.
I do have them here in these little cute little sacks.
But when I do that, like with the
actually,
MicBook Pro, I just, as we've seen before, I just jam the mic straight into the unit and then record on Twisted Wave on my telephone.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. So this is the one thing that's going to be very different here is you need to power the unit. So you have to have a power bank plugged into the comms port. And then you will switch your power source switch to comms.
Yep.
So that's something you have to do. My little Anchor has got a USB-C and an A, so you can power a phone and the Passport simultaneously, no problem.
If you want to power your phone while you're recording, you can't because you've only got one input. So
unless you get one of those weirdo T-jacks.
Yeah, some strange thing.
So on iPhone, you have to use, it's called MFI, made for iOS adapter. And they make one that has a USB-A port, which is a USB 3.0 jack, and a USB-C port for charging. So when you use that little adapter, now you can charge your phone and run a signal to the Passport. So Andrew, that's what you're saying. Cool. Those adapters are $30 range. I think that's what Apple sells them for. It does turn it into a little power splitter, so it has that additional benefit. Yeah. So you have that available to you. The comms mic playback switch, it's not being used because we're not using comms mode at all. Compressor on if needed. Again, that depends on what you're doing. Probably most of you would probably use that. Comms knob doesn't do anything because they're not using the comms. So it's a really more simplified mode of operation.
I'd actually have because if I'm using this on the phone, historically I would be probably recording in a car or not a particularly good environment. So I would have the high pass filter on for sure.
For sure. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. And lastly, just so you're aware, there are limitations on mobile devices. You will not be able to connect on Zoom and in your recording app on your mobile device at the same time. Can't be done on an iPhone. Android, I don't know. Got to test that out. I don't think so. But the phone can only act as a communications device for making calls or Zoom calls or whatever, or a high bitrate pro audio recording device. It can't do those two at the same time. Just to be aware of that.